I'm Eric, and at the age of 40, I walked away from a corporate desk job with all the benefits you could ever ask for and decided to roll the dice, bet on myself, and start a resale company. I buy storage lockers.
Let's see what this stuff. Oh, it's signed.
I go to live auctions.
$30, $30, $29, $30.
I go on private picks.
Quite a bit of stuff.
And so much more. So come along for the ride as I build this resale company from the ground up. And now, let's get to another episode of Reliable Reseller.
All right, guys, so we're getting pretty close to being done with the costume jewelry. So I'm starting to break it out into flats, and we're going to take some of this stuff out to the auction house and see how it does. The costume jewelry anyway. I've got a bunch of real jewelry that we're going to test. Anyway, so let me just show you some of what we have here. So this is all costume. And I tried to group it up by what I think is similar types, but I don't really know what I'm looking at. So lots of cool pieces of jewelry in here, and I have no idea of makes, models, any of that even makes sense with costume jewelry. I'm not sure who makes any of this stuff really. A few of the pieces do have some make, like this piece says Bay Studio, and there's a few other pieces that have, like, you can actually see names on it, but for the most part, it's just like a little necklace like this, and it just doesn't say anything on it. So, like, how do you know, who makes that? And then whenever you look up on eBay, like costume jewelry, bracelet, I mean, there's thousands of them. So you're scrolling through looking for that one. Then you find some red ones that have a heart on it or something, but it's not that one. And so who the heck knows, I know this isn't, it's not like real gold or silver or anything. So we'll take all of this kind of stuff to the auction house and just see how it does. But we'll just kind of go through a couple, and I'll just kind of show you some things. Again, like that one says RMN on it. And I'll just show you some stuff and show you what we got here. Again, we paid $50 for all of this stuff. So should do pretty good. Should do pretty well. And then we'll take it all out. As I'm repeating myself here, but we'll take it all out to the auction house, and then I'll show you guys what it brings, what it sells for. I'll be honest, I've never stayed around long enough to kind of see what costume jewelry brings, but I was talking to them this last week about it just to kind of get an idea, and they were saying that lately costume jewelry has been doing really well. It's a big belt. This says $30 on it. Bay Studio, $30. It's this little thing here. But anyway, they were saying that lately costume jewelry has been doing really well out there. They actually said a week or two ago was one of the best nights they've ever had, ever, with costume jewelry. So it's a really good sign. So I think if I bring all of this out there, should do pretty well, hopefully. If I can get this up. Oh, geez. That's pretty cool. I guess it's kind of nice. The yellow one there is pretty nice. The red one's kind of cool. So again, I've tried to lump things together that I think look similar. And then we'll take these out, and they'll sort through them for me and kind of help me figure out what's what. And if there are any really good pieces in here, they'll help me identify them. There's a woman out there. She knows. She works there, and she knows a lot about this stuff. Some cool ones in here, some bigger ones. Like here's big thing there. One there. Some flowers. These are pretty much all necklaces in here. I'm pretty sure they're necklaces. That's cool. Some flashy. Some flashy. This one's nice. Green and looks pretty. So we'll see, you know. But I would think just in costume jewelry, I should easily get my 50 bucks back and be well into the profit easily. There's a lot of little stuff in here I haven't had a chance to fully sort through yet, but we'll get there. I want to take this stuff. This, what you see in flats, is going out to the auction house with me tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday night, and not sure when you'll see the video, but it's Wednesday night, middle of January, and tomorrow, Thursday morning, this stuff here and this will be going out with me to the auction house. So I want to get it on film before I go out there. Then here's just a bunch of, and I'm pretty sure these are bracelets. Kind of figured that out. These are all bracelets. There's quite a few of them in here. A bunch of them. Some pins. I do makeovers. I do skin. Massage therapist. Yada yada. Bunch of stuff like this. Kind of cool, I guess. These are all fake, but they're not. I mean, if these were real, they'd be really nice. But they're like bands go around your wrist. It's nice. It's fake. This box of watches, some little I don't know what these are, and some replacement bands for the watch. And it'll go with me. This entire bag is full of silver. Every single piece in there is marked somewhere on it. It says either right there, tip of my finger, it says 925. You can't see it, but I promise it says it right there. Just everything in here, somewhere on it is silver. It says 925 right there. Tip of my thumb there. So, you know, just take my word on it. But everything in here either says 925 somewhere on it, or it says 950. There's almost 2 pounds of silver right here. And this right here is gold that is marked. Right there, you can see it says 14K. Right. It's gonna be hard for me to do this. Right in there. Right. It says 14K, like right there where my finger is. It's not going to zoom, but it does say 14K. I promise it does. And it doesn't say KGP for gold plated. It just says 14K. And it's not going to zoom for any of them, but so anyway, nice bag of gold right there. So if I can get my 50 bucks back and then some from this stuff that we're going to take out there tomorrow on the legitimate costume stuff. So this bag of silver, so this bag of gold, there's got to be 1 or 2 pieces of real gold in here. And maybe there might be another piece of real silver here. Maybe, we'll see. There's tons of profit right there. I don't know how much, but there's a good bit. And then over here, let me get some light over here. 1 second. All right, so we've got, there's maybe a dozen of these. I'm not really sure what you call them, like jewelry organizer type things, or just whatever. They got these pockets in them and double-sided, and I guess they hang up in like probably your closet, I guess, or something, whatever. Probably about a dozen of those. So I'm not sure what those sell for, but we'll take those out to the auction house too and just see what they bring. Bunch of watches. I'll get to those in just a second. There's another little thing here full of jewelry and stuff. There's gold in here that we'll test. I just haven't had a chance to get to this one yet either. So that's kind of similar to this guy here. I just have not had a chance to get to it, but we will. Okay, so real quick, so the CDs that I was telling you guys about. So it's some Spanish CDs or DVDs, and a couple of these, like this stack right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're worth like between 20 and 30 bucks a piece. And then these over here, these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, This one's been open. That one's, but those 6 I think are 10 or 15 bucks a piece. That's like $1 or $2. It's been open, and this is just a VHS. It's not much either. So I mean, just in these guys here, I've made some profit. Now this, I don't know about this, because Tesla Max Tier 4 combo stem. Guys, I see this on eBay for $700. $700. And I mean, it's in here. It is it's a device used for electroshock, I believe. And I mean, it looks brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. Now there's only one of these listed on eBay. They're asking $698. There's no solds, but there's one of these listed, and again, man, they're asking $700. So you know, I'm gonna try to list this on eBay. Sometimes eBay is a little weird with health and health stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna let me list it. Even though I see the one is up there, I don't know if they're gonna let me list this. I don't know, we'll see. But if they do, $700 right there. If it sells for that, I don't know, we'll see. There's some, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different belts, and 2 of them are brand new from this Patchington. And they say 30 bucks on them, 28 bucks. There's 6 of them. Well, 2 of them are brand new. The other ones aren't. Here's a couple of purses. This purse here I'm going to give to my aunt. This purse here, I don't know. And then this one here is just a little Samsonite bag. It's not a purse. There's a bag full still of smaller stuff in here. I just haven't had a chance to get to it yet. But I mean, I've poked through it. I don't see anything great in there, but we will sift through each piece one by one over time. But there's just so much here, so we'll get to it. All right, the watches. So the watches. All right, so to start you over here. Oh yeah. This entire box right here, this whole box is filled with earrings. And they're all, the pairs are in there. It's just literally hundreds and hundreds of pairs of earrings. I'd have to go through to find this one, the matching one to this one, but it is in here. I mean, literally just hundreds and hundreds of earrings. And so, you know, I didn't go through and pull any of the gold ones or the silver ones out or anything like that. I haven't checked them. So these will have to be gone through as well. And we'll get there. We'll do some jewelry testing whenever my testing kit comes in. And then this right here is full of like rings and bracelets and other smaller bracelets and stuff and pendants. There's a ring. Whatever that thing is, I don't even know what that is. It's a fish. I don't even know. So little pendants and stuff. That's what's in that box. And up here we've got a bunch of watches. I don't think these watches here are much of anything. So we'll take these out to auction, see what these bring for us. I'm just gonna show you these real quick. Back here. Hopefully the light's okay. I mean, they're kind of fancy. Like that one's, you know, fancy. Little pearls on it. None of them are moving, so they're all gonna need a battery at a minimum. But and there's a couple of Mickey Mouse watches here with Mickey and Minnie on them. That one just has Minnie on it. This one says Mickey. These are not Mickey and Co. These are just like generic. I don't think they're much of anything. That one says Mickey and Co. It's not much of anything either, but Here's some Chanel, you know, quote unquote, Chanel stuff. That, some earrings. Another set of earrings and earrings. Okay, back here we've got, here is a Movado watch. Here is a Rolex, quote unquote. Here is a Rolex, quote unquote. There's two Rolexes, again, quote unquote. These two right here are Rolexes, again, quote unquote. Rolex, Rolex. There's no way they're real because they just feel super, super cheap. Scratches all over the place. They don't have Rolex name. There's a little logo right there, but there's no way they're real. There's just absolutely no way. So there's 4 Rolexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 2 here say Gucci. It says Gucci in there. This one says Gucci on it too. It really does. These 2 now are interesting because these say Tag Heuer, what have you, and they look kind of real. They've got some weight to them. They've got logos in the right spots. Things look like they're supposed to look. It actually says stainless steel right there. Or even on the quote-unquote Rolexes I've shown you, they don't say that. So, you know, I don't know about these 2. They're worth about $250 a piece if they work. But I just don't know. I mean, they look like they'd be pretty good fakes if they're fake. They've got some weight to them. They don't feel like they're just cheap, you know, knockoff watches. But they might be, considering where I found them. Okay, that's going to be a wrap on the costume jewelry, I think. We've pretty much touched just about every piece. I mean, there's some little pieces here that we haven't gone through yet, but I mean, there's just so much. I mean, we could sit here for hours and do this, and I don't think you guys want to do that. So I've shown you the highlights. I've shown you the what I think are the really good stuff. I've shown you this here. So hopefully you've seen what you wanted to see. If there's a piece I missed or went too fast over, I'm sorry. I go fast sometimes. But I mean, come back in a couple of days. We are going to take this stuff out to auction. Let's see how this stuff does. And when the testing kit comes in, we'll test all of the gold. And we'll see if there's any good gold pieces in here. And we'll see if there's any good silver pieces there. And then whenever I do go to sell this stuff, the actual gold that I know is gold and the silver that I know is silver, you'll come with me for that. And we'll just see what we get for it. So anyway, guys, I paid $50 for all the jewelry that you see. All the costume jewelry here and the real stuff. So really, really good score. Turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff down below if you want to. And come back tomorrow. We'll do something else. Bye, guys.